Detroit motor industry. No technology had a greater impact on American everyday life than the automobile. No place better demonstrates the social, economic, geographic, and political changes brought by the automobile industry better than Detroit, the motor city capital of the world. Detroit was ideally situated to be the American automobile industry. All the raw materials needed to make the car were easily accessible by the Great Lakes Waterway in the Detroit River. Ford was the pioneer in the automotive field. He built the business from a small operation by developing and using mass production techniques, cutting-edge assembly line techniques, offering higher pay and recruiting workers from far away places like Canada. Henry Ford built his first automobile factory in 1899. He was so successful that rivals, including General Motors, Chrysler, and American Motors, all built their factories in the Detroit metropolitan area, making Detroit the world's car capital. The Chrysler plants were on the east side of Detroit, while Ford's plants were on the west. Over the course of the century, the Motor City became a motor metropolis. The peak of the automobile business was during 1940s to 1950s. Over the course of the 20th century, the auto industry remade modern America and indeed the world by offering higher paying jobs and the promise of a brighter future during a time when jobs were hard to find. Detroit's population peaked at 1.8 million in 1950 when it ranked fifth largest city nationally. In 2010, Detroit's population fell to 713,000, about one-half of the population at its highest. This is mostly due to the spread of the industry across the country and the world, and develop other business areas. Today, about 80,500 people work in downtown Detroit, which is about 1/5 of the city's employee base. The Detroit Auto Show is the most important auto show in North America. 2011 Detroit Auto Show opens in January 5th. My diagram shows what the auto show might look like. Here's my diorama. Here, I took cars that Detroit would have made, and I stick their logo in front of them, and these are some pictures of the industry that might have been that were there. And over here, this is the route that we need to take from Grand Rapids to Detroit. Here's my postcard, my fact cards, and here's me at a real Detroit Tigers baseball game. And this is me with a Detroit Tiger player that I won at Michigan Adventures. Here's my T-chart, my evaluation and interview, and the fire flag of Michigan, and also the symbol. And here's some cars that they made too. Over here, and here's a car, and here's an extra car. And
who did you interview?
I interviewed my grandpa because he used to work in the shipping business to the Detroit to the company. So he knew a lot about it.
What did he know? What did you ask him?
I called my grandpa to interview him about his experience in the automobile industry while living in Detroit. Here's what he said. He worked for a supplier that made parts that were put on the vehicle and helped assemble the machine. Other than that didn't direct knowledge, but remembers how life was changing because of it. He said that that the transportation was very limited with the horse and buggy. There was a man named William Clay Ford, who was a mechanical guy and built a mechanical engine, and he put it on a frame with 4 wheels. As time went by, knowledge progressed, and people became smarter and made a simpler way to get around. They developed roads, and other industries began to grow because of this. Because it was a new business, they need a lot of people to build the cars that was selling as quickly as they were able to build them. The people who came from all over countries to make money in the automotive fields needed houses, hospitals, stores, and were now able to travel longer distances to get to other places to spend their money. The very first freeway in the United States